A touchdown for Longview! What I heard this week, and some of those schools down there are not going to play for a while. I mean, there's just no way. They're out there in power, and they're not going to play for a while.
And Port Lavaca probably one of those in question. Longview is 6, Abilene Cooper is 7. Texas City is another one. It's 8. I don't know about how they're going to fare. Texarkana is 9, which is a good matchup that we've got coming next week to start district, and number 10 is Carter.
I will tell you, that score with Evangel sent a shockwave through Central Texas, because I've got a very good close friend whose son's on that team at Lake Travis, and we talked on Monday of this week, I think, or Tuesday, and he said, what was the score? And I said 52-22, and he said, holy cow.
It wasn't that close either.
I told you.
Their 22 points didn't come against anybody that was a first teamer.
He said, everybody's taking note of Longview up in East Texas. I said, well, they're improving each week, is the way I put it. We'll be back with more football on 104.1 The Ranch after this 2-minute timeout. And the weather, what a difference a week makes. The weather is just absolutely almost perfect. 78 maybe to 80 degrees at kickoff, not a wind, a bit of wind in sight. And it is just almost a perfect night, John.
Well, every game has been perfect, Brent, this year. I mean, it's even last week it was the calm before the storm, and the weather was nice. I mean, we've had absolutely, I don't think we've had a game yet where we've had much wind. It hadn't been extremely hot. It's been perfect weather. I think this is going to be a good game tonight.
Yeah, I really do too. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be an outstanding game. Looking with a lot of athletes on the field. Longview too. Captain Snyder, Bryce Bagby, Adam Serta, and Darren Brown for Longview. No, Melvin Templeton for Longview.
You know, I'm looking forward to starting district next week, Brent. I mean, we're going to see some teams that, well, some that we've never seen, some we hadn't seen in a long time. Texarkana in particular, who we start with, used to be in the district. We haven't seen them in a while, and Longview going to receive it. So I'm kind of anxious to start district play next week.
Yeah, me too. I am too. Stadium, left to right on your dial. Back return, Montario Harris, the speedster on the far side. Tyler McCray on the near side. Longview in all green, white numbers, Lufkin purple and white. Always a great game when these two. The stadium is sold out. 11,000 here tonight. Sterling Myers to kick it off, a right foot soccer styler. Here comes the kick. We're glad you're with us. It's an onside kick, and it is recovered by Longview at the 48-yard line.
Yep. That's a risk, and if it doesn't work, and Longview was prepared for it, and they start with great field position.
At the 48-yard line, or 47-yard line, Longview will scrimmage. Longview's got Radcliffe, Redmond, Borins, Portley, and Reeves up front. Taylor is the tight end. Hollins and Portson are the wide receivers. Johnson the quarterback. The running back is Oliver, along with McCray. Of course, to Cedric Hunt, the other half of the two-headed monster. At the 47-yard line, Longview scrimmages first down and 10. Well, the onside kick sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Short slot formation to the near side, spread formation. 4 wide receivers set for Longview. Here Johnson back to throw it. Now runs out of the pocket. Trapped, got away. He's still away, and he's going to be caught back behind the line at the 43-yard line. So a loss on the play of 5 yards. Got to be second down and 15.
Well, tremendous amount of pressure as Longview decides to try to throw on first down, and Aaron Johnson scrambled around just to save back about 4 or 5 yards, and he still lost 5.
Up front for Lufkin, it's Reed, Finley, McFarland, the number 2 recruit in the country. Dade, the linebackers, McBride, Phillips, and Anderson. The corners are Freeman and Price, and the safeties are Shy and Bindham. Second down for Longview, out of the I formation. Here comes motion, back to the near side of the field. There goes McCray, right tackle. and he got a couple to the 44.
McCray on the carry.
So Longview's got third down, and they need about 13 for a first. Calandis Phillips, the middle linebacker, made the tackle for Lufkin, 190-pound senior.
He did, Brent, but I tell you, Reed came all the way from his right defensive end and actually got the first hand on it. That's the play that goes over right tackle, and he's coming all the way from the right defensive end down the line. It's a pretty impressive play on his part.
Tight end near side is Taylor. 3 wides to the far side of the field, out of the spread formation on third down. Here's Johnson, fakes and now rolls out. Is chased in.
Oh, man.
Did he get caught? Yes, he did. He got caught at the 35-yard line, didn't get rid of the ball, and he was belted.
Yeah, but he made the right play there, Brent, because he was rolling to his left, and to make that throw, he's going to have to throw all the way back to the middle of the field, rolling to your left under pressure, and he finally just ate the ball. 2 sacks on the first 3 plays for Lufkin, and they'll start this game. Longview, under pass situations, is not able to control the defensive front of Lufkin. They also blitzed that time. Looks like they're fixing to put the block on this first punt.
Trey Horace back to return the punt. Johnson will punt it. Trey Horace to return it. There's the snap, and there's the kick. Whoa, what a nice kick that was. That's going to send Horace all the way back for a fair catch at the 21-yard line. So a nice kick by Aaron Johnson.
Yeah, I'm going to say this about Aaron Johnson's punting. At the first of the year, you know, he struggled early. Matter of fact, we had 2 or 3 other punters, but he is getting better in his punting game.
He sure is.
And that was a good punt.
That was 44 yards, a fair catch at the 21. That's where Lufkin will scrimmage, 1st and 10. They've got Alexander, Oates, Chandler, McCleskey, and Honeywell up front. Tight end is Lee. The wide receivers Trimble, Jones, and Horace. Claybon, the quarterback, and Lewis is the running back, Trevon Lewis.
You need to watch Casey Jones out here at number 4. He's their deep threat, or their best deep threat, and they'll take a shot at him maybe early.
Red formation, now motion comes back to the near side of the field. Claybon rolls to the near side. Going to set up and throw it deep down the field. In the middle of the field, it's incomplete. At the 40-yard line, I do not know if Patilla got a hand on it or not. He may have, if it was intended for Carrington Bendham.
Tried to go to Carrington Bendham, and first play, I'm going to keep counts of how many they take, but that was, they were going for the whole thing right off the bat.
Bendham couldn't hold it, and I'm not sure if there was a hand on it or not, John.
Well, it was pretty good coverage, and nonetheless.
Wide receivers to both sides. Here's Claybon. Going to throw it up over quickly. It's caught, and it's caught for a first down. It's caught out there by Quinn Trimble. And Lufkin's got a 1st and 10, and they've got it at the Longview 33-yard line. No score in the first quarter, 9:29 to go.
You know, one thing too, when you throw the ball deep and you take those shots early, the secondary starts to become aware of that. They loosen up a little bit, and you can have some success throwing underneath. Evangel, I thought last week, threw too many short passes, not enough deep ones, and the secondary just were playing up too tight, and they couldn't get them off.
4 wide receiver set, 3 near side. Here's Claybon. They're going to run. They're going to fake, and Claybon's going to keep the ball, and he is going to be hit by Knighton after a gain of 3 yards. A fumble on the play. Longview's got it at the Lufkin 35. Chris Knighton's the man who stripped the ball away from Claybon.
Well, he made a big mistake, Brent, in that Longview had the pressure on. He stepped up and was going to run the ball, but he never tucked the ball. And what happened is Longview stripped it. We talked about, Mike and Eddie and I in the pregame, about turnovers, and you know, the first one goes to Longview. At
the 36-yard line, Longview scrimmages with 9:21 to go first quarter. No score, 3 wides to near side. Longview still out of the spread formation on 1st down and 10. Oliver, the running back. They're going to fake it. They're going to toss it out to McCray. McCray's going to get up the field. He's going to reverse his field. And he is going to be, no, he's not caught. He got all the way to the 30-yard line.
Wow.
What a nice play that was by McCray. Got away 2 or 3 times behind the line of scrimmage and then got all the way to the 30.
I mean, he had more escapes than Houdini that time. I mean, he looked like he was trapped at least 3 times, and finally got out to the outside and turned the corner and ends up picking up a